The sun beat down on the dusty path. A lone villager, Omar, trekked across the vast desert. He carried a simple sack filled with dates and water. Omar was headed to the next village, a journey he had made many times before. The sand shifted under his feet. A warm breeze rustled his worn cloak. Omar hummed a quiet tune, a familiar melody that accompanied him on his travels. He was a man of simple means, content with his life and unafraid of the challenges the desert presented. As the sun began its descent, the sky transformed into a canvas of fiery hues. The air grew cooler, a welcome respite from the day's heat. Omar knew he needed to find shelter soon. The desert nights were harsh and unforgiving. He spotted a cluster of rocks in the distance, a potential haven for the night. Picking up his pace, Omar made his way towards the outcropping. With each step, the shadows grew longer, stretching out like grasping fingers across the sand. Reaching the rocks, Omar settled down, his back resting against a smooth, cool surface. He ate sparingly from his dwindling provisions, listening to the silence of the desert night. The stars twinkled above, a million pinpricks of light in the vast darkness. Suddenly, a low growl shattered the quiet. Omar's head snapped up, his eyes scanning the darkness. A large, shadowy form emerged from behind a dune, its eyes glinting in the moonlight. It moved with a predatory grace that sent a shiver down Omar's spine. Omar, assuming it was a wild desert dog, grabbed a sturdy stick he used for support. He stood his ground, yelling at the creature to ward it off. The shape lunged, its massive jaws snapping shut just inches from his face. Omar swung his stick, connecting with a dull thud. The creature roared, a deep guttural sound that echoed across the dunes. Omar fought back with surprising ferocity, adrenaline coursing through his veins. He dodged and weaved, landing blow after blow on the creature's thick hide. The fight raged on, a blur of movement and sound under the watchful gaze of the moon. Finally, with a desperate lunge, Omar landed a blow that sent the creature yelping into the night. He stood panting, his chest heaving, as silence descended once more. Exhausted but victorious, Omar collapsed against the rocks, his body aching, his spirit soaring. Come morning, Omar, battered but unbroken, continued his journey. He reached the neighboring village, his head held high, a tale of survival etched onto his weary features. The villagers gathered around, eager to hear about his perilous journey. Section 6, A Neighbor's Tale. Omar recounted his encounter, describing the fierce struggle against the beast. A hush fell over the crowd as an old hunter stepped forward, his eyes wide with disbelief. "Describe the creature," he demanded, his voice trembling. Omar detailed the creature's size, its strength, the glint of its eyes in the darkness. He spoke of its roar, a sound that chilled him to the bone. With each detail, the hunter's face grew paler, his expression shifting from disbelief to horror. Section 7, A Sudden Realization. By the gods, the hunter breathed, "You fought a lion. A fully grown desert lion." The words hung in the air, heavy with shock and awe. Omar's blood ran cold. He had fought a lion. The realization hit him like a physical blow. He swayed, his vision blurring at the edges, his legs buckled and he crumpled to the ground, fainting dead away. The villagers rushed to his aid, their faces etched with a mixture of concern and newfound respect. Section 8, The Lion Within. Omar's story spread like wildfire, a testament to the courage that lay dormant within an ordinary man. He hadn't known he was facing a lion. He had fought with everything he had, driven by a primal instinct to survive. His ignorance had become his shield, protecting him from the paralyzing grip of fear. He had faced the unknown and emerged victorious. Omar's experience became a powerful lesson for everyone in the village. Section 9, Facing Our Fears. It served as a reminder that we often fear what we do not know, that our imaginations can conjure up monsters far more terrifying than reality. The true battle, Omar's story taught them, was not with the lions in the desert, but with the lions within ourselves. Our fears, our doubts, our insecurities. Omar's story became a beacon of hope, a reminder that true bravery lies not in the absence of fear, but in the courage to face our fears head-on, to confront the unknown and to discover the strength that lies within us all.